again, guys, it's us. We are here back with another tasting. One of our favourite parts of this channel is getting to try all the new different meads that we can get our hands on.
We're getting really good at this, aren't we?
Yeah, we're getting hold of quite a lot of, you should see our bottles. So we've got these behind us, and we've also got like a rack downstairs. We do buy them, we don't get given them. We make sure that we're not being like persuaded or being biased towards anything. Yeah. We bought these. You have been messaged by Nidhoggr?
I have.
So we have
on the
channel,
on the Instagram. Yeah. And they want us to come and visit and check out some of their. Thanks for that, all over my carpet.
It'll dry.
Yeah, they messaged us asking us for us to come over and check out their warehouse and all that lot, which we're pretty excited for. But you got this at the York Viking Festival.
Yeah. So depending on which video goes up first, you may or may not know that I was in York over on the weekend and timed it well. Actually, I didn't know that the Viking Festival was on until we looked up what's on in New York, in Old York, in
the old York.
So it's just so happened that I was like, oh no way, the York Viking Festival's on. So we got to have a bit of a mooch around. We had a pretty chill day actually. Yeah. Me and the missus. We got to go to the Merchants Hall. We spoke to Nidhoggr Mead Co. We got to speak to Af and Mel, who have their own mead company as well. And then outside, on one of the larger streets where they did the Viking match, Nidhoggr was there in their own sort of little tent. So they had like tents and Viking hooks that are different things going on. Arts and crafts. Obviously had Nidhoggr selling
I want to
mead.
read the back of that as well. Yeah. Nidhoggr Meadery. I discovered this meadery through YouTube.
Yeah.
There's a YouTuber who I watch called The Welsh Viking. He does all sorts of different history stuff. You can check out his YouTube channel. It's absolutely fantastic. And he did a tour of this place. In fact, he's done two now, actually. He's done two videos with them. And that's how I found this place. And then, obviously, through the channel, we kind of started mooching about and subscribing to different people. And luckily, they were at the festival. Yeah. Which is really cool. And you managed to pick up 3 different flavours. You've got the traditional mead, the elderflower, and raspberry and lemon. Yeah. Which is a new flavour that we haven't done before. Yeah. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah.
They did have other flavours as well. I think 3 more flavours that you could have picked for the mead hard, which is this little sort of like mini 3-pack. Yeah. So you did get to choose what you could have.
Yeah. It says on the back, the multi-award-winning Nidhoggr Mead Co. bring you these authentic meads legendary among the Norse, brewed in the famed city once known as Jorvik. Made with natural ingredients, ethically sourced honey, suitable for vegetarians, 15% alcohol. So is that all of them 15%? 15, yep.
Pretty strong.
3 bottles, and then it just goes into details of the website and all that lot, which we'll leave the website link down in the bottom. I like this little like packaging.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
I like the artwork. It's very, old school, which I really like, kind of like the classic Norse style. Yeah. Which there's a guy I follow who does tattoos of this, and I totally want an old school Norse tattoo. I think it'd be really cool. Anyway, I digress. You've got a little coaster or something?
Yeah. So when I went up to buy these, threw in a little Nidhoggr coaster. It's a bit bent because it's been in the bag. But yeah, it's got the symbol on there, the logo, and the website as well. They also sold t-shirts.
Really?
Yeah, at the stand as well, they look pretty cool because they had the same design on, like,
oh, really?
North style.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out.
They also did come in a paper bag, which they then stamped with the logo, which I thought was
a cool
touch.
little detail in it. Yeah. Do you want to try the traditional one first?
I was going to say that. Let's try the one without the flavourings, and then.
Yeah, I do like these little taster bottles.
It's cool, isn't it?
I'm a big fan of these. I think they're really cool.
It's great for us too, because when we do our tastings, it means that
we don't have to drink a whole bottle.
No,
we don't have to.
We do.
I have to drink a full bottle. All right, so this is the traditional mead. Okay.
Ooh, okay. This one has that like
stronger honey, yeah, stronger honey smell. Interesting.
Yeah, there's like a mustier to it, like a mustier flavour to the honey.
Yeah, it feels like the presence of the honey is way more stronger than any of the other traditional meads I've had before. That's not necessarily a bad thing. That's actually, in my opinion, a relatively good thing.
Yeah. I'd say this is more in line to a whiskey drinker because you've got a stronger body to it, sweet. Maybe a rum drinker. To be fair, a rum drinker would love that.
Yeah. I feel like you can taste the alcohol a bit more than some of the other ones. That being said, it's 15%. So obviously, I really like traditional meads that put honey first and foremost. I think it's really important, and we've had discussions with other people as well about this, that with a traditional mead, honey needs to be flavour number one. It should be the first thing you smell, should be the first thing you taste, and then any other extra flavours on top of that should be to help boost that honey and kind of sit with it. Whereas as when it's a traditional honey and the only thing there is honey, I don't want it to be shy with that honey, and that definitely doesn't. I really like this. Do I think that this is a stronger tasting drink and that I probably couldn't drink this all night? Yes.
Depends on what kind of night you're having.
It depends on what kind of night, because if you're having a big night...
If you're having a big night, definitely get on
Definitely get on this, yeah. And I think I will do. I think I'm going to buy myself a bottle of this, actually.
Or, on the other side of things, this is good, like you say, like, you know, we've got these little small glasses. If you fancy just a little tipple in the evening, you know, you've come to chill out. A glass of that, you'd be cosy. Yeah,
if you know someone who's really likes the flavour of honey, this is definitely the one. And I know it's very obvious because it is a mead,
but the honey flavour is strong.
Yeah, some of the other traditional meads, the honey's there, but this is very much there, and I do like that. Quick note on the clarity. Pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Nice clarity, no floaties, which is really nice.
I think I remember right in the Welsh Viking video, it did say that they did filter anyway, so you've got that, you know.
You've got the same look to it. I really like that. I thought it was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm going to wait, actually. I'll have another drink of it in a bit.
Definitely one for the whiskey drinkers, the ones that do like a nice strong shot maybe at the end of the day, or if they're on it, like if you're having a night of it, then absolutely get on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Elderflower. Looking at this, very light for a mead. It almost reminds me of like a traditional American lemonade colour.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like that kind of more of a yellowy colour. Let's have a look.
Thank you.
It's obviously been filtered as well, no floaties.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very floral.
Elderflower is very strong in it.
Yeah.
Holy.
It's almost citrusy. Not citrusy. But there's a bit of tang to it.
There is a lot of tang to it, yeah. That's interesting. I've never tasted an elderflower drink like that before.
And it's a strong elderflower thing.
It's a strong elderflower.
Yeah.
It's almost on level with the honey.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting. And I thought if someone described that to me of the elderflower being on level with the honey, I would have been a bit like, oh, I don't know about that. But it works actually pretty well.
Yeah.
The flavours are very strong.
Yeah.
Very strong. And I feel like in some instances I actually might like that.
Definitely, yeah. It's not like it's a detriment to its flavour. It really works.
Yeah.
Normally when you think of an elderflower drink, I think of a lot of like, you know, like those elderflower infused bottles of water that you get, and it's almost like a subtle flavour.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, it's quite upfront.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it works.
definitely.
It really works.
It does work, doesn't it? It works very well. Last one, raspberry and lemon.
No, this is going
I'm
to be
not a
interesting.
giant raspberry fan, but I am a massive lemon fan.
We've tried mixed meads as well before. Like we had a cherry one a while ago, which was by, was it Lim Winery?
Yeah, but they're more of a winery, aren't they?
Yeah, true.
And the smell of that cherry one was like
the smell
overpowering.
the smell was really good. The cherry itself, I've got a really like sweet tooth, and I love like cherry bakewells and glacier cherries.
So you might like this.
Yeah, I should do. But cherry can go one of two ways, and I think because it's got the lemon, it's got that sour cherry kind of.
Well, this is raspberry and lemon.
Oh, sorry, raspberry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think sometimes the fruit can be like super sweet, or it can be on that citrusy side.
Yeah.
And it smells citrusy.
Smell that raspberry. It smells. So obviously I don't know how they make this mead, but it definitely smells like it would if you had a traditional drink, but then thrown raspberries in it, and just had that subtle kind of more natural smell of raspberries.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting from it, not like a cordial kind of raspberry.
The flavour of raspberry smells at least like it's going to be more subtle than the elderflower.
It does, yeah.
It is not. But maybe that's the lemon that's coming through.
Do you know what? You can't taste the lemon too much until the very, very end.
Yeah.
And it's almost as if the raspberry wouldn't work
Without it.
without the lemon.
Yeah. It does give it that boost of like that sharpness. This like.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to like that, but I really like it. It's almost sweet enough without the sugary taste.
Yeah.
It's like the sweetness is coming through naturally through the raspberry and the honey. And then the lemon just kind of boosts it a little bit. And with it giving it that little bit of a... It's not like a sour lemon. It's almost boosting the sweetness a little bit. Very, very sweet. Yeah. Like if you're a cider drinker, you're going to love this. Like definitely, if you drink stuff like Copperberg and Ricardolig and all that lot, you're going to absolutely love this one, this raspberry lemon. And I'm a big fan of them drinks already. Yeah. With that being said, I don't think I could drink this all night. I think it would get sickly pretty quickly. But this, I could drink all night. This is definitely like a couple of drinks while watching the footy or something. Yeah. That's this for me. Yeah. You'd probably start on this. You'd probably start on that and then you'd probably start on these two. You'd move to something like this. Yeah. Overall, I really like it. I feel like the flavours are very unique compared to some of the other flavours that we've had. Yeah. And they're definitely not holding back with the flavours, which is very impressive. Yeah, it's nice to see that it's not just like, oh, it's mead with a subtle note of this. It's like, no, we're letting that flavour be like the primary thing that like, you've got the choice of having like a regular standard mead with the honey. And then we've got our flavoured ones, and if you want the flavour is right there. It's very bold, isn't it? Yeah. And I do like that. I like the labels as well. We haven't gone over the labels. I do like the design of the label. I feel like having the mead's yellow. I don't know if you'd be able to see this. Everything else is white and black. Where it says mead, it's yellow, and then the colour of the flavour, raspberry and lemon, changes between each bottle. Yeah. And I feel like they should have kept that font, or at least the size of the font, similar. I'm not sure why the design choice changed that. There must be a reason behind it. Unless it's like that just because it's the tasting bottles. Yeah, it could be. It could be that as well. But overall... It suits it. It matches the fact that it's raspberry, you've got that redness. It does, yeah. Traditional mead, which is all completely yellow. Yeah. The elderflower is white, and then mead in yellow, so... I can see the design, yeah. It does make sense. Interesting. Yeah. I was not expecting the flavours to be as bold as they were. Yeah. And if you would have told me that before I drank it, I would have been a bit like, oh, I don't know if it might be a bit too much, this. But it wasn't at all. No. And that's a very impressive feat, to be able to be that bold and also make it work. Yeah, definitely. Any last words? I wasn't expecting to like these ones as much as I did. Same. But I do really like them. Yeah, the flavour works really well, so happy with that. Design's great. The vibe of the label, the bottles, fantastic. I do like these little small bottles for tasting. I think they're brilliant. We've got some small bottles from Lancashire Mead Co and the Square. I think that style of tasting bottles is just absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Overall, very, very impressed, and we should go see them. We should go see them. Yeah. If you're watching this, we'll be there at some point when our schedules allow it, when our kids allow it. Yeah. Maybe we'll get a hotel so that we can do lots of tasting. It's Yarvik, innit? So, we can go and do the Viking Centre. We could just go tent out. We'll just go camp out. We can camp. We can go to the Viking Centre. We can go and have a drink in Valhalla. Yeah. We can go to, what is it that Harky recommended? The House of Trembling Madness. We'll go around all the 9 worlds. Definitely. We'll camp out. We'll have a fire every night and drink mead. Sounds good. That sounds good. Let it get a little bit warmer. Yeah. Right? We'll take our tents. Maybe if some viewers want to join us and they want to camp out, maybe we all go together and drink mead all night and tell stories. That would be good, actually. It would be brilliant. That'd be good, that. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. This is absolutely fantastic. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. That's the best place to get a hold of us if you want to talk to us, if you want to message us, whatever. Instagram's the best place. There'll be a link down below for Nidhoggr Meadery's website as well as our socials. Go check them out. Other than that, that's it. Yeah. Let us know if you want to join us in York. That sounds like a really good idea. It'd be great, wouldn't it? Yeah. Cheers. Cheers.